It's almost here. Ryan Murphy's iconic horror anthology series, American Horror Story, returns for its 11th season. So when can we expect it to hit our screens? What and who can we expect from this season? Stay tuned for everything you need to know about Season 11, including the release date, cast, and more. Did fans really enjoy Season 10? The American Horror Story franchise has, since Season 1, taken us to unexpected places. Aside from the fact that American Horror Story Season 10 had its share of parody and satire, including a memorable spoof of The Shining, the show frequently utilized horror tropes and imagery. For years, American Horror Story felt like a show about what not to do. Its early seasons veered from good to bad to worse in hilarious and unpredictable ways. But the show's overarching theme was always the same: this is not a good idea. The season's theme was hinted at in the premiere's opening scene, which depicted the chemist as an angry doppelganger version of the Harmons, another family from the same small town. The show takes place in the future, and a lot of aliens show up. Red Tide is the first one, though. At first, we thought this might be part of a more ambitious project, like the American Horror Story Season 8 theme, The Cult, which is built on the idea of a secret society. But it looks like the C theme has more to do with history or time travel than secret societies. We know that Red Tide is about a sea monster, and that monster is connected to something that happened in 1964. Season 10 is all about monsters or alien-like creatures in suburbia. The sea monster appears in the suburban setting, too. Does it matter that Season 10 was so good? Well, maybe. The season was not perfect, the ending was rushed and confused, and the season ended with a twist that was so obvious that it felt like the writers had made up the ending before they wrote the episodes. But Season 10 was good enough that, when Season 11 comes out, it'll be hard for anyone to avoid it. So, when will Season 11 come out? Well, a short while ago, FX Network CEO John Landgraf announced at TCA that the renewal of the anthology series American Horror Story would be official. Season 11 will have Ali Larter, Jessica Lange, Zachary Quinto, Evan Peters, Leslie Grossman, and Billy Lord returning as Apocalypse leads. Now, FX has released an official press release confirming Season 11, but before we get too excited, there's a lot we don't know about the next season. What we do know is that Wan, The Conjuring, Insidious the Nun, who directed Season 10's The Silence of the Lambs, will return as director, but it's unclear if he's also returning for Season 11. The Season 10 finale, which aired on January 17th, featured a big reveal that suggested a powerful new player from Season 1 would be returning in Season 11. That idea certainly seems like it all ties into the Season 10's finale's other major reveal that AHS Apocalypse setting is an apartment building called the Cortez, which is owned by Constance Langdon, the only character from the original AHS series to survive the purge at the end of Season 1. In addition, the clip features the tagline, "Never Forget," and shows a vintage Polaroid camera, which we assume will be an essential element of all the upcoming seasons. Although there is no official date of American Horror Story's release date, many reports have claimed that it will air in September or October of 2022. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of the release date for this season is that it will return with a brand new story. This means that there is a lot of potential for fans regarding the characters and story, and a great deal of speculation regarding what may happen throughout this season. There have been a lot of rumors regarding this season that have excited fans of the show, but it is unclear how any or all of these rumors will play out. What will this new season be about? American Horror Story Season 11 is as mysterious as its predecessors and as cryptic as the show's most enthusiastic fans. This season, which was announced in January 2018 and began filming a month later, takes place in New Orleans in 1984, and the show hasn't given any hints about what the setting means. However, we do know that the show's lead character, known as the Harmondite, is searching for something. Still, American Horror Story Season 11 executive producer Ryan Murphy hasn't revealed exactly what it is. The American Horror Story franchise has, since Season 1, taken us to unexpected places. The creative freedom and creative control that allows Ryan Murphy and his team to take risks with the show's themes and storylines are unparalleled in television. With Season 10 set to be the last one on the current anthology format, it seems clear the show is going in a new direction. But what is that direction? At this point, the consensus seems to be that AHS Season 11 will be set in the future. There have been rumors of a crossover with the last season, Apocalypse, and throughout this year, there's been plenty of speculation about what the future has in store for Murphy and his team. As the new year approaches, now seems like an ideal time to speculate further on what the AHS Season 11 will entail. As for when we expect AHS Season 11, it won't be until 2022 at the earliest. AHS Season 10, which is set in the 1960s, has just aired this October. So, unless Murphy decides to squeeze in a crossover with Apocalypse, which seems unlikely, AHS Season 11 will have to be set at least a decade after AHS Season 10. Now, it seems likely Season 11 will be set in a world dominated by artificial intelligence. AI has been mentioned several times throughout Apocalypse, and with Murphy and his team's penchant for bending history to fit their creative vision, 2022 seems like a logical choice. But did you know that AHS has given us clues on what will happen in Season 11 throughout this whole time? In The Murder House, Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk dropped clues about their future AHS Season 11 plans. On American Horror Story Cult, which aired on October 20th of 2017, cult leader Kai Anderson told Evan Peters' character Kyle that in 2020, Al would take over the world. On the American Horror Story, which aired on October 11, 2018, Murphy and Falchuk dropped hints about the AI future, saying that a future ruled by AI would be bad and that we just don't see it coming. Murphy has said in the past that AHS Season 11 will be set in a post-apocalyptic world. It's about trying to tell a story about a post-apocalyptic world, Murphy told Entertainment Weekly in April of 2018. It's a futuristic, dystopic world, so it's post-apocalyptic, but it's futuristic. Murphy and Falchuk have also said that Season 11 will be about the rise of AI, and Murphy has even tweeted in the past that AHS Season 11 is about the rise of artificial intelligence. Murphy has also hinted that AHS Season 11 will be set in America, even though he thought that the show could never go back to America. Murphy also shared that there will be a lot of religious imagery and symbolism that will be there, and that it will include Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and Hinduism. There will be a Greek goddess. There's a brand new character. Murphy also said Apocalypse will be all about the end of America, and that it will be about the downfall of the United States as we know it. On the 13th episode of the 11th season, titled The End, he confirmed the Apocalypse would be the last episode of American Horror Story. Sadly, it appears Sarah Paulson will not be returning for American Horror Story Season 11. At the premiere, Ryan Murphy said Sarah would be back for Season 11, and that he would be thrilled if she came back for Season 12, but Sarah had said since then that, after Season 10 is done, she is done. So I think it's unlikely they would book her again, and honestly, I think Sarah would be the wrong person to play the role. She's excellent, of course, but I don't want her to be playing the iconic character. The character has particular personality traits that Sarah Paulson does not have, so it's not going to be the same show. I've been so excited to see what Jessica Lange will do in this season. I feel like it's over for me, she told Entertainment Weekly. Season 10 was my last season, so I think it's over, but I would never say never. Paulson's portrayal of conniving Constance Langdon was a highlight of American Horror Story, and she's still considered one of the best parts of the show, but Paulson's dedication to the project sometimes caused problems. Sometimes I would put my foot down and say, "We need to change this," she said. They would either laugh it off or roll their eyes, but I felt it was my show. I felt I had the whole thing figured out. Paulson earned 2 Emmy nominations for her performance on the show. While American Horror Story isn't the comedy, she once played Marcia Clark on the People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story. Her over-the-top style proved a good fit for the series. What lurks in the corner of our minds as we sleep? Who knows? We may never know, but thanks to American Horror Story, we have a front row seat into the forbidden fruit that is insanity. Let us know what you think will happen this next season. Thanks for watching.